Or School of Medicine, medical school was to be closed down. I said, you can't close it down. You close it down, I have failed. Tell me what they need and I'll bring it to them. And I did it. And that's where you are. 2, education is the most critical measure of development. So we need to invest in it. So I'm not here doing you a favor. I'm here because investing in you is critical for the development of our nation. That's why I continue to say we must dismantle this country as it is today. So we can invest. Nigeria is not the poor country. It is poorly governed. Like people like me. And that's what we want to change. Nothing else. We're not asking for anything. Just change it where those of us who have opportunity to serve will know we didn't come here with any power. It is by His grace. And we must serve that grace. So whatever you're going through, mine is to create the awareness. And that awareness is to start by giving you whatever token I will give you. They are the ones. I have a supplier in Lagos who said to me, why you wrote the letter? Who wrote the letter?
Henry.
Okay, because they wrote the letter and said it's between 1.5 to 2 million. No, it's actually twice that. So that made me inquire myself. I went to somebody who supplied and said it's about 3-4 million naira. So I said, okay, you're looking for 15. Even if I buy 3, even if I buy 4, even if I buy whatever I can buy, I'm not going to create awareness for other people to understand. You need it.
Yes, sir.
All you want just happen to feed.
Yes, sir.
You're not asking for too much.
Yes.
And there's no reason why your country should not be glad to be with you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
That we're going to use outside here so that we get picture of everybody.
Okay, sir.
Present whatever I have.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll take it off from there.
Peter Obi was in Calabar today, University of Calabar to be precise, where he donated the sum of 20 million naira to the School of Dentistry of that school. Now, Peter Obi has been donating money to schools, but this one is unique and this one is very emotional. Let me start from the beginning. Now, it was Rufai Hussaini of Arise TV that first brought it for many people to see it on 12th of July 2025, that is this month. So it was when Rufai brought it on X where he explained that these medical students or dental students were admitted in the School of Dentistry in the University of Calabar in Calabar, but the school authority admitted more than required, up to the tune of about 300 students. And some of them are already in their final year, about 6 years in the university. And then because they were now facing closure, or they have to either close the school or faculty, or the students have to look for something else to do. So the students now cried out, and Rufai saw it, and then he now made it open. Then Peter Obi responded today by giving them that 20 million to help them to now come to standard, so that the faculty will not be closed down, and then the students will continue with their studies. Now, so you can imagine the trauma. So many of these students are already in final year. Now, you can see how sometimes I will just have to call it wickedness, because there's nothing else I will call it. You knew the number that you were supposed to admit. You knew the number that you should not exceed. Then you admitted these young students. And then some of them were in school up to final year. We are talking about 6 years. And then if you read what the students said that the VC told them, that is even the one that is very appalling. That is the one that is very heartbreaking. They say that the VC told them that they should go and learn a trade. I mean, someone that has spent 6 years in the university learning dentistry, all of a sudden you tell the person to go and learn another trade. And now he told them that what if they had finished and then their certificates are seized? Will they not still continue? Will their life not continue? Now, this man or woman or whoever the person might be was not even considering that it was their fault. The person was not even considering that it was the school authorities' fault to overadmit these students. So you can imagine how we behave in this country. And then these students were meant to, go and just start life all over again. Some might have to transfer to another school and all of that. The bottom line is that these students had nowhere to go. They were frustrated. In fact, some of them were said to be having suicidal thoughts already. Because I can understand, you have spent 6 years and all of a sudden, for a fault not your own, and you are meant to suffer for it. So it is on that note that Rufai Hussaini reached out to Peter Obi, and then Peter Obi had to respond today by going to the university and then bringing out that 20 million, which they will now use to get the facilities or whatever they need to get the university up to standard, or the faculty rather, up to the standard that is needed by the regulatory authorities. So you can see what we go through in this country. Now, those students, they have a governor or governors, and they have senators, they have House of Rep members. But no, those ones will not be talking about governance. They will be talking about how to win 2027. That is something that will be on those politicians' mind. This is the difference between Peter Obi and your normal regular politicians, because those ones, all they are after is about how they are going to win elections, because for them it is transactional. They are just about winning election because they do nothing else other than politicking, and that is why they are transactional. They don't even know that there is governance, that the purpose of politics is so that you can get to office and then bring governance. No, for them, the purpose of politics is to be in office and be in office and continue being in office so that you'll be earning and you'll be eating and you'll be enjoying. And that is, why Nigeria is where we are today. We thank God for Mr. Peter Obi for his intervention. The students will not be expelled. The students will continue with their studies, and you can see the jubilation. You can see how happy they are. And this is the type of person that we want to be our president come 2027. Let us come together. Let us support him. Let us vote for him. And let us ensure that this man becomes our president so that we can usher in a new Nigeria that is possible. Thank you for your time, and may God bless you.